The IEBC has been in the limelight for the whole of 2017. Yeah, okay, I admit some people insist and they swear that actually it's not the IEBC, it's the JEBC. But then that is a story for another day. So what I was saying is that these guys have been in the limelight the whole of 2017. Yeah, the press, they're always there asking questions. The press are focusing. Reporters are poking around at the IEBC looking for stories, and so on and so forth. Because even after the 26th October coronation activity, people are still poking around at the IEBC. Yeah, why? Because their 1 + 1 was 100. Yeah, the arithmetic just did not make any sense. Anyway, now IEBC commissioners are finally breathing. And you can be sure 2017 is a year they want to forget very quickly. To be fair to the guys, 2017 was terrible for those poor fellows. Aware of the fact that most people on this channel will not take very kindly to the fact that I refer to them as poor fellows. Yeah, but cut the guys some slack. In case you didn't notice, a lot of things changed after Msando's death. Even their body language, the way they're operating. And you really can't blame them. Imagine you're working somewhere and then one morning the body of your colleague is recovered, tortured, cut up into pieces, the hand missing. It has to hit you hard. It has to hit you hard. They're human. There are those who say that Msando's body would easily have disappeared and never been found. But the reason why it was allowed to be found very quickly was so that a message is passed to the IEBC commissioners. Yani those who do not toe the line. Anyway, the latest from the IEBC is that these guys have gone on a spending spree. They're very extravagant. Serikali haina pesa. Go tell that to the birds. I'm sure that's what IEBC people are saying. The economy is suffering. They don't want to hear. I'm sure the thinking is, after all the suffering of 2017, wacha tujienjoy kidogo. Now let me give a few examples, or at least one example. The head of the public service has ordered all organizations to cut down on expenses, and in this regard, it has been passed that all public officers flying out of the country must fly economy. Hakuna first class. So this attitude of people, if somebody else is paying, first class lazima. Even a 1-hour flight down to Mombasa, first class lazima. Reminds me of this villager who was very excited. They were flying for the first time. And so they make a call to KQ with a very interesting question. Nimesomanga hii kitu yako mnasema first class bei ndo hii, very good. Na pia nimeona economy class bei iko hapa, very good. Lakini nataka kuulizanga, amjaweka time of arrival. Yani, time of arrival first class ni saa ngapi? Time of arrival economy class ni saa ngapi? IEBC commissioners bwana. Economy class, first class, you arrive at precisely the same second. I mean, you guys have squandered billions in taxpayers' money, giving us fake things, and you're still not satisfied. Yani ni kukura. Now, before I go, still on IEBC and flying, there's another very interesting bit of mshene that is coming out of IEBC. The IEBC chairman Wafula Chebukati was invited to Israel, and he was supposed to travel with one other officer. Okay? Clearly the man is still not making all the decisions because he had no choice of who to travel with. And so when the name of the person he was supposed to travel with came before him, he was very adamant. He said, no, tawe, not possible. I cannot travel with her. I'm of course talking about the voter registration director, Immaculate Kasait. You remember that she was sent away just before the repeat presidential election, okay? As part of the cleanup at the IEBC, in readiness for the coronation activity of 26. You remember? Yeah, that one. Now, if you can allow me to use local language, Chebukati immediately rubbed off Kasait's name and said categorically he is not traveling with her. Now, that is food for thought. No? Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.